Timmy, you've noticed a couple times in Game 3 between the Cavs and the Raptors that LeBron James, well, took and made a couple of jumpers with his left hand, which is his offhand as basketball goes, but his dominant hand in everything else. Here's the king on why that became and how he became a right-handed player despite being left-hand dominant.
I have no idea how I became a right-hand basketball player. I think it was probably Michael Jordan, Penny Hardaway, guys that I looked up to growing up. I seen those guys shooting righty. So I was like, I guess I'll shoot righty. But, yeah, I'm pretty much a left-hand guy. I don't take many of those shots, but I'm capable of making those shots. I don't know. I work on my craft. I work on both hands. You know, my little league coach, Frank Walker, told me if you can't make a left-hand layup, then you're not going to be much of anything of a basketball player. So he was the first one to teach me how to make a left-hand layup without even dribbling the ball. I just had to take 2 steps, get my feet right, left foot down, right foot down, and make a left-hand layup. And that was from the first practice I've ever had as playing organized basketball. And from that point on, I worked on it every single day. So, but I have no idea why I became a righty. I just thought, I guess, it looked cool until I got older, and I wish I was a lefty because those shots look a lot better than our righties.
Bizarre hearing him talk to me. There's just something different about him. Legit or not, we've seen him do some nifty things this series, the left-handed shots, the step-back threes, spinning the basketball on his finger before knocking down a three right in Serge Ibaka's face. Legit or not, that right now, LeBron James is having the most fun he's ever had as a pro.
Totally legit. Can you name the last time the Cavs lost in the playoffs?
Yeah. Game 4 against Golden State.
That's 10 in a row. And he's playing at an extremely high level. Folks, he's shooting over 50% from 3 in the playoffs this year. And averaging over 30 points and doing whatever he wants. I love hearing his sound bites. I think he's incredibly intelligent.
But don't the sound bites sound different? Like a guy so at peace with himself. I used to kind of look at him like it's always wants to be the next MJ, right? I don't hear any of that anymore. Now I just hear a guy like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, well, he got Cleveland championship. I think ever since he delivered a title, that's it. He's a made man. He's a made man in Cleveland. He's a made man in NBA circles.
I think you're right.
Because that was his team. He went down to Miami, kind of was like
champion.
So I feel like his confidence level and the swag that he's playing with is outstanding. You know, whenever I see a kid, I go into a gym, I see a young kid shooting around, I always just watch him and observe. And normally guys want to shoot like Steph Curry and stuff. And if I just want to mess with a little kid, I say, hey, could you make a lefty layup? And it's just so I said, oh, so you want to shoot NBA threes, but you can't make a left-handed layup.
Bonnie at the rim.
Do you think that's a problem? So once again, I like making people feel stupid, and I could do the same thing to a 10 or 12-year-old.
But Timmy, good point. I mean, seriously, you might not have been the best shooter in the world, but you could finish at the rim with either hand.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I wish I would have done more is probably practice a little bit more as far as the shooting aspect. But
LeBron's point is your point. The basics are there. Like, you knew that you had to develop that, or else you're going to be right-hand dominant.
Well, he's absolutely right. If you can't make a righty and left-hand layup, you cannot make your junior high basketball team.
I didn't.
So, could you make a left-hand layup?
I got cut 10th grade.
From your JV team?
No, my varsity team, First Colonial High School. Norby Wilson, head coach, said it's the worst decision he ever made. I'll never forget, you know, back in the day, they just, I don't know what they do now. Back in the day, they just hand wrote, and they printed it.
So you went there like Rudy and like looked for your name.
Yes.
So he's next year, Ross. So he's next year. You never tried out again.
I was a senior. There was no more next year.
Is that when you started smoking cigarettes?